As you see books stretched down and away in every single direction. As you stand there and look around, you feel behind you.
I turn to look.
If you look around, you see a floating face. Partially see-through. Brandon, just a face.
Brandon?
What does Brandon say?
You see the same as what David sees. You see books everywhere. You see an expanse going on for miles and miles. As you look too far, you start to feel your eyes start to get drawn into the distance.
Does Brandon, from Brandon's perspective, does he have a physical form? Okay, so Brandon, upon... Dave, is it just me? But where are my hands?
From Brandon's perspective, do I have a physical form?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a good question too.
I don't know what happens. You're only a face.
As you try to look around, you effectively, your face starts to twirl around as if it's going in 360 degrees. David will effectively see the reverse side of your face as you start to flip around as you're trying to move.
Can I move? Right. Okay. Okay. I'm guessing this just must be because I don't have an actual connection to this place. This is probably the best I can do.
It is freaky to look at, I will have to say. But okay.
This, honestly, I should be freaking out more, but this feels like standard fare at this point. But I can move at least, so this is the place, right?
Yeah, let me introduce you to the owner of this establishment.
That would probably be for the best.
And I yell out, Danivel!
As you yell out, a lot of the distance starts to fade away as the world seems to compress slightly until you can only see approximately 60 feet in front of you, 60 feet behind. And you feel a presence behind you yet again, specifically Brandon. What are you?
Brandon.
Well.
Brandon turns around and what does he see? Does he see Danivel?
Give me a con save.
Okay. Should probably have expected this. A 10. Actually, emboldened bonds.
Fair.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah,
you're getting banned from the server.
You turn to look and you see a piercing white light standing vaguely in a humanoid shape. You feel what is effectively your apparition burn slightly, but it remains intact.
Wait.
Do I just see Danivel, or do I also see
just see Danivel.
Alright. Well, Danivel, this is Brandon. Brandon, meet Danivel. Brandon
is he?
A friend.
A friend. He moves himself closer towards Brandon's face.
We want to know... He normally is more than just a face. He also normally has a body. But we wanted to see if I could bring people with me towards the library.
You should be able to bring an avatar of people here if you were strong enough. But this isn't what should be here.
Elaborate on that. Is it not part of his avatar?
This seems more like a cursed soul.
You remember when we talked last time about information on the descendant of Beirut, or Berthu, I should say?
I recall.
This is him, the descendant of Berthu. So maybe that makes a bit more sense. Yeah. Anyway.
I wish you luck with that curse. You can hear him, by the way. This his voice rings in your ears as he speaks.
What was the last thing he said?
No, what was the last thing he said? I wish you all the best with your curse.
Thank you. I do appreciate that. So, you're Danivel, then?
The one and the only, yes. Welcome to my library. As he gestures, the view stretches out for infinity. Obviously a little bit less impressive when you could already see it beforehand, but...
It's no less grand than it was a few moments ago, I assure you.
I have a great selection of books. Would you like to review some?
Actually, I will interject at this moment, because I know that's... What was it again? 72% was also what?
73%, I believe, was what you quoted.
73. We are looking specifically, and maybe you could help us, at NFL. We're looking for information about the planet known as Carmo, specifically the town called Trotcher's Blame. I'm not sure how much information you have about that place. Any recent information?
The library shifts around the three of you as you move without moving. This being the first time you see this, Brandon, you get immediate motion sickness despite having no body.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You jolt about from point to point to point, before settling on a bookshelf. He pulls off a single tome,
You get used to it, Brandon.
I'll take your word for it.
places the tome back, shifts again, picks up another tome. I have some vague tales of Karamo, but nothing overly specific. The Gnome Troll Wars, mostly. But I don't think I have much I can offer you, though.
Nothing
You're looking
recent,
for
right?
history.
I'm going to be a bit direct in my questioning here. I hope you don't mind, either of you. Do you have knowledge or maybe insight on a person called Mora from that town?
No.
That's the best I could do. Thank you. Is there anything you wish to know, Brandon? It's just too easier to ask him, and then he will shift
Yes.
you to the right bookcase instead of actually searching for yourself.
Yes, I imagine that would be more expedient. Could you please elaborate on what you were telling me earlier about the state of my soul?
You have a tether, effectively, to something.
To Bertu, do you suspect?
Based on what this other one has told me, yes, most likely. In which case, at some point or other, you're likely going to lose possession of your soul.
I'm sorry, what?
Possible to get rid of it, but not my forte.
Okay, that's news to me. Though I appreciate you won't be able to help directly, could you in any way advise what measures I could potentially take and what sort of individual I might seek out that could assist me?
Completely seal yourself from magic? That's no easy feat in and of itself.
And also, unfortunately, with our circumstance, not practical.
In which case, honestly, I wouldn't know what would be best to advise for you. Based on what David here has told me of your traveling, you can hardly pick where to go. So I wouldn't even know who best to suggest you reach out to, even if I knew of someone.
Is there any way at all, under my own power, that I could resist or stymie this reclamation,
yourself
I
strong.
suppose?
Hold yourself strong and do not give in to what's trying to reach out to you. The best I could give you. Weren't
Is
you
it-
being chased by dogs?
Yes, Tower. I believe, David. Actually, there is something I want to say to you before I continue this conversation. If I ever met you, I wanted to extend my heartfelt gratitude towards you for helping David. The information that he has gleaned from your library has definitely aided us in saving our lives. I didn't want to leave this place before letting you know that.
To see my knowledge has been put to good use? He nods towards David.
I give a thumbs up.
But to answer your question, sorry for the digression, yes, terror dogs, I believe they were called, undead.
Maybe those chasing you might be able to help you. They may know something.
If I could find a way to communicate with them, perhaps. I've also had dreams. Actually, I had a...
Careful with them.
I
With the
am...
dreams or the pterodogs?
The dreams,
The
I think.
dreams.
Okay.
Something... It happened almost straight after. Probably actually, funnily enough, whilst David was relaying my story to you. Something reached out to me in a dream. I can't remember exactly what it said. I think it was something along the lines of, another remnant. How interesting. I didn't make any move to respond. I thought it best to hold my silence. But I'm guessing such dreams are Bertu trying to form a connection with me. That acknowledging said connection is probably how they intend to gain leverage. Is
Would
my
agree.
is my
The
supposition?
connection is already there.
But I mean, they're making. But the dreams, I feel, are an effort being made to strengthen said connection. No.
Yes. Again, it's not my forte. The pure hyperbole.
Fair enough. I understand. But since that you are exercising caution when I dream, it implies that there is at least something that I could perhaps do. Would it be that I don't focus on the dream? I don't engage with it? I understand it's not your forte and that you perhaps can only give me the vaguest of guidance. but any information is appreciated.
Your dreams are a gateway to other realms, much like how you're here, through one with potential who dreamt, gesturing towards David, and managed to reach me. Much could happen the same with you, which might already have happened the same with you.
Given what I've seen, that probably holds true. Perhaps meditation techniques might help?
It's always worth trying. I can't say I was ever one for meditation outside of swinging an axe.
No, but as I said before, any discourse on the subject is helpful.
Anyway, enough of such dreary things. You're in a library with so much information. Would you like to hear a story?
Actually, before you continue or tell your story, which I would be interested in hearing, I was wondering, do you have information about other deities, specifically one called Eldeth?
He thinks for a moment. Which Eldeth?
I don't know, something about nature and peace.
Yeah. Again, you all flash and move, and you get to a wooden bookshelf, which has vines growing all over it. They part as he reaches in and pulls out a book. This will give you the basics of her. He offers you the book, David.
I take it and I read it.
The book details, as a general overview, about how she is a goddess of peace, passivity. Her followers typically are pacifists and seek to avoid war or intervening with wars at any cost that they can. They frequently, however, do tend those who have been removed from battlefields. Some have taken up vows to potentially avoid fighting, which has often resulted in their sects eventually being destroyed by rivals. Over time, Eldeth's reach has slowly lessened and lessened due to these sorts of practices. She's a multiversal god as opposed to a single verse as well.
Okay, interesting. All right. Thank you, Denville. About this story you wanted to say.
Yes, it's one I found recently. Quite good. You all move over to a sitting area. Take a chair for Brandon, lower his face into. He opens the book and begins speaking. The centaur waded through the water slowly, whilst the lizard girl sat on the shore watching. And we'll stop there for that bit.
Yeah, it's a smut, okay.
Was that literally the start of the smut from Wandering In, Pete?
Effectively, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Brandon knows what David is going through most of the time.
Willingly.
If Brandon's face could turn scarlet as a spirit, that's probably what happens.
Isn't he already scarlet color?
He's more scarlet.
That goes on.
Face with blush.
That goes on for roughly 100 pages of all kinds of intrigue and counter-intrigue as other people become involved, and a lot of smut, and a lot of inaccuracies. For the most part, you don't know that.
It's a fanfic.
And so that will effectively continue up until the point you guys will eventually wake. So, Jun, you, I assume, eventually decide to meditate as you get bored of watching them sitting facing each other, holding hands, totally not snapping any pictures.
I have enough pictures taken, I think. I put Splinter on David's head and take a picture like that.
Splinter is actually sleeping when you do so.
Oh, okay, never. I won't disturb him. Okay, I would meditate in my corner of David's room.
Okay. You relax and you reach out and you feel the calm, flowing waters reach towards you, and you feel yourself floating down a stream. Slowly, face up, sunlight and leaves above you, until eventually you notice yourself coming upon a clearing and you see Eldeth sat by the shore, watching you come.
I immediately feel much happier seeing her. I will arrow the stream to sit next to her. Good. Now it's day here. Good day, lady Eldeth.
How
have you been?
My cleric.
I'm holding up. Yeah, it's been a rough few days. Hey, okay.
She nods slowly. And places a hand on your shoulder, bringing you in closer.
I gently rest against her. So I already talk to you most of the time, so I don't know what you got out of it.
Bits and pieces reach me.
Yeah.
As well as a new soul. You see a rat crawl up on her lap beside you.
That's formerly David. I named him Splinter because we had too many Davids around.
A fitting name.
I thought I should spread your name somehow, so I declared him my first acolyte, and he will help me, hopefully, during my journey.
I hope so.
Yeah, okay. I told you about Brandon, right? The friend from my first world who also got kidnapped with me.
Yes. The tiefling one?
The tiefling
With the
one.
feet?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to deal with him. He met a nice girl, and that was also tiefling. She does not have smelly feet. She was very nice, and she helped me with my hair. She and Brandon are like boyfriend and girlfriend. But she left the town, and she's missing. And I found pieces of her inside rats, the forest, and we're wondering if she's alive at all. Then I was wondering, like, yeah, since it's like, the forest, maybe you feel something of her.
My domain on that world is very minimal. Without having a connection, I would not be able to find her. It's much like if you were to bless them, I may be able to track them for a time, like with your friend Phineas.
If I
He has
would
been up to something.
ask you, did he manage to make a singing career?
Not quite. He has been traveling. My connection to him is jumping between worlds recently.
Between worlds?
Yes. I can't quite tell how.
Phileas is jumping like us through.
A little more chaotic, but yes.
Okay, that's okay. Okay. Okay, I should make a mental note of that. If I would ask you to look over Moira, would that do anything?
If you were to bless her with your touch, I could, to a degree. But from
But
here and now, I have no way of reaching.
Would a piece of clothing or a gift from her form any connection?
I'm afraid not, sorry.
Alright, worth a try. Gotta stay hopeful. Oh, yeah, the world I'm on, it's called Caramo. And we're in the town George's Blaine. And Mr. Martinez, the older dude, he asked if I could ask you if you knew anything about this world, something along those lines.
I had circles there with druids. They're gone now.
Ah.
All I really have left are old lands which are much reduced. There may be a handful who practice still there and know of my name, but not many.
Would they be close to where I am?
See her eyes effectively fade into a void briefly before returning.
tricky.
No, I'm afraid not.
It was worth a try.
I believe the closest was perhaps 2 months' travel by horse to the south.
Oh, that's a bit too far. I found some new plants today.
Wonderful.
What else? What else? I'm not very good at preaching, I think. I mean, I managed to preach to a mouse. A rat, I'm sorry, Splinter. Do you have any advice how to speak to people about it? Because so far, I managed to make our friend group try a more peaceful route. Whenever we come into problems, we try to talk it out first, not attack. But when our life is in danger, we obviously have to defend ourselves. So that's something, and they often accredit it to my asking, because I follow you. That's a thing, I think. And I told
help where you can, with who you can. Act in my name, and that is enough to make a start.
Yes. Okay. And that should work. I already helped. Few people were helping people. Anything else I can do for you? Like what would you like me to do?
Plant a tree whenever you can. Help nature to grow where it struggles.
Yeah, I was wondering something. The town I am in now are overrun by rats. How do you feel upon such an imbalance? Because the rats are like really hurting the people there. There are big rats and a brood mother or something, and a weird rat. Like, I know, I like animals, but they're very troublesome at this point. And I don't want to say they're vermin. They're very troublesome.
Violence should be a last choice, but at times, violence is the choice. It's just that you be humane when you go about it.
I once watched this movie about a lion and his son. The father got killed, but the father told him about the circle of life. that nature should be in balance. So like the lions eat the antelopes and the antelopes die and they feed the ground and the ants, and then grass grows and the antelopes eat the grass and the lions can eat that, you know? You should know, it's your domain. So should I try to keep that balance in check wherever I go?
You should. If for nothing else, it will help to heal the planet.
Okay, that's it's very helpful. If I talk to more animals, will more animal spirits appear here in your grove?
Potentially.
So you could meet Bella and Luna. I really try to talk to them about you.
Possibly,
Very nice
unless
dogs.
they're already linked to another.
Oh yeah, they came out of the pocket of a magic coat of Mr. Martinez. I still don't know how. Yeah, magic. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Can I sit here and tell you about the past few days, if you do not mind?
It's fine. She strokes your hair gently.
Oh, it's not been that much actually. The last time I saw you was when I tripped on the tee with. Oh, it was yesterday. I visited you 2 days in a row. Oh, okay, yeah. What happened today? We went to find Moira, and Moira wasn't there. Then we got attacked by rats. I was drenched in blood, and we went back to the town and met up with Derek, and Derek took us to fight more rats. And I couldn't hit them, so I just laid down. Yeah. Wow. I visited you this morning. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So it's been a long day. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We're here to relax. Make sure you relax.
Made a new friend. I'm a relax.
She
I found a new.
slowly
I
reaches
found a new
down
book.
and pops your nose.
Alright. And with that, June tries to relax. And sometimes she just randomly mumble about random things like, yeah, there was this new book about the doctor, her dog, and Betsy, and Andrea, and a piranha plant. Nah.
Time passes as you continue to talk to her, and she listens, commenting occasionally, laughing occasionally, or eventually everything fades, and you wake up to morning.